Hey folks, CA Rachana Ranade here, and I welcome you all to a very, very amazing live stream. And this live stream, I'm just trying to figure out kya baat hai. Today we are having people on Instagram as well as on YouTube. Today's live stream is about crypto taxation, and that is the reason why I thought that rather than just putting it up on YouTube live, I should also stream this on Instagram. By the way, if you want to see on YouTube as well, because I'll not be able to share the screen, and we have an amazing chartered accountant today, and she is the one who has a very amazing expertise in this area of taxation. She I mean, I told you that she's a chartered accountant by profession, but by choice, she's a writer and she is an educator by interest. Currently, she's the editor and associate content manager at WazirX, which is India's largest cryptocurrency exchange. Before WazirX, she has worked with E&Y, ClearTax, and Masters India. She's a guest author for a few publications as well. And as time permits, she does take multiple sessions and discussions for students and professionals countrywide and on topics related to what? Related to crypto, related to finance, soft skills, and more. In her free time, she is usually mentoring CA students, ACCA students, MBA students. And I mean, the last one is, jab maine padha first time, I was like, what? I always used to get a feeling that finance, when it comes to finance and when it comes to CA, all other CAs are boring except me. Okay. But here we are with another CA, and who is, who is or was, we will check with her only, as an RJ. OMG, kya baat hai? A versatile chartered accountant, and she has also been into event management. Oh my God, that's like multi-talented. आज मुझे ऐसे एहसास हो रहा है कि कोई मुझसे ज्यादा मल्टी टैलेंटेड है. Okay, anyways. So with that amazing introduction, I would really want to welcome CA Saudamini Chandarana. How are you, Saudamini?
I'm doing great. Hope all well at your end as well.
क्या बात है. Absolutely. आपने कॉम्प्लेक्स दिया यार मेरे को.
It's
Nice.
a long way to go for me.
Fantastic. So guys, those who are there on Instagram, I would request that you should come to YouTube. Otherwise आप सिर्फ मेरा चेहरा देख पा रहे हो, मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ सुन पा रहे हो. But वहाँ पे I don't know how can I flip. Yes, that is how you can see on YouTube, and we are going to discuss together. सौदामिनी ने हाई भी कर दिया आपको, ठीक है ना? तो if you want to watch this conversation live, then I would request you to come to YouTube. वहाँ पे बहुत सारे questions है, especially about crypto taxation. We are not, there are so many questions in our minds. In fact, Saudamini, हमने एक almost 1 week ago, we had put this on Twitter, on LinkedIn as well, if I'm not mistaken, on YouTube community tab, that whatever questions you have about crypto taxation, please ask us, and we would be happy to solve your questions through a live stream. And it's so great. Amazing that you have taken out time from your busy schedule. I know it's March ending, so CAs can be like very busy during the last week of March, of course. So thanks a lot, Saudamini, for joining in.
Pleasure to be with you, Rachana.
Kya baat hai. Fantastic. So, okay, Insta people, I am just stopping the stream here. I would request everyone to join the YouTube live, because next 15-20 minutes, they're going to add a lot of value. Okay. So if you want to learn more and more about taxation on cryptocurrencies, join the YouTube live. Bye bye. अब मैं यहाँ पे फोकस कर सकती हूँ. दो जगह पे फोकस करना मुश्किल हो रहा था. Okay, so Saudamini, what I've done is whatever questions we got through our various social media handles, I've just compiled them at my end, and I would be asking you the questions one by one. Should that be fine?
That works.
Perfect. Chalo, तो the very first question, I think this is in the mind of each and every person, कि ये जो recently जो एक announcement हो गया था, that cryptocurrencies legal or illegal or what. So typically cryptocurrencies ये legal है या नहीं, are they legal or not? That is the biggest question that I guess many of us have. Does it, so my question to you from a layman perspective is that if it is taxable, does it mean that it is legal? If you would just throw some light on this.
Okay. So one thing is, it has not been explicitly said that crypto illegal hai.
Okay.
Okay, that is one side of it. The second side of it, just because something is taxable, it doesn't mean कि वो legal हो चुका है. तो
Actually.
here the understanding is कि हमारे पास understanding नहीं है. We need a clarity कि government हमें बताए कि वो कैसे consider कर रहे हैं इस asset class को.
Got it. Got it. So I think a very important point she has mentioned right now, that just because it is taxable doesn't mean that it is legal. Okay. So right now, whether it is really legal or not, I think we should wait and watch for more and more clarifications from the government side. I think jumping on to any conclusion right now is not a good idea. Am I right, Sadamini?
Yes.
Absolutely. Cool, cool, cool. So with that, I have another question. I mean, first three questions are those which have been asked by a majority of people. So I think the first one is at least clarified. The second one which I wanted to ask you is that if I were to disclose to karna hi karna hai. If I were to nahi, I will disclose my crypto income. But the big question is under which head of income? For the benefit of all our viewers right now, I would just like to tell that there are 5 heads of income, right? The very first one is income from salary. तो उसमें तो सवाल ही नहीं आता है. Income from cryptos can't be treated as income from salary. Second one is income from house property. So crypto से घर बना सकते हो वैसे, but it's not treated as house property income, right? The third one is capital gains. Fourth one is business profession ka income, and the last one is income from other sources. So I think no one has a confusion about whether cryptos will be charged under the head of salaries or income from house property. These are completely out. The confusion is whether it will be shown under capital gains or PGBP, that's profits and gains from business profession, or income from other sources. Your take on that, Sadamini?
So first thing is, I would like to clarify to all our listeners that I am talking in context for financial year ended 31st March 2022.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
So,
so we are talking for financial year.
Sadamini, sorry, I'll disturb you for a minute. Just for the benefit of our viewers, everyone knows that financial year is starting from 1st of April to 31st of March. So right now we are talking about the current financial year and not the next financial year, which will start from 8 April next week. Correct, Sudhamini? This financial year, that is 2021-22, we are talking about right now.
Correct, correct.
Perfect. Okay.
So in this case, there are difference of opinions that which head of income we can classify crypto income as. This
Okay.
is one thing I personally believe that अगर आप इंडिया में हो and income earn कर रहे हो तो please be a responsible Indian citizen and income disclose करो और उसके ऊपर tax pay करो.
Absolutely.
Okay. And now coming to the head of income. Now, if you are having a frequent transaction in crypto, then probably you can consider of disclosing it under business and profession.
Okay.
Okay. But if you are having limited trades, then you can consider of putting it under capital gains,
Okay.
where you can have the concept of short-term capital gain if it's less than 3 years, or long-term capital gain if it's more than 3 years.
Okay.
And probably any other income which is related to crypto could go under income from other sources. But this is again a personal opinion that this could be a possible way of treating it. Like it's our understanding for the current situation.
Exactly. So I think 2 important points which Saudamini mentioned here. Number one is that I think this is very important, because for those who missed this out while she was talking, that for a short-term capital gain or a long-term capital gain, it's not 1 year, right? Because Saudamini, majority of my audience belongs to the stock market class, right? So for them, the moment it's short-term capital gain and long-term capital gain, it's 1 year. Okay.
Right?
So
Yeah.
anything other than equities or equity-oriented mutual funds, then for short-term, long-term, it's not 1 year; it is 3 years criteria. Okay. So that is one important point. And number two, she said right now that right now there is ambiguity under exactly which head. So if there are a lot of transactions, let's say, then one may consider it under as a business, right? And if there are, let us say, just 1 or 2 transactions in the entire year, then can I show it as income from other sources, Saudamini?
It's preferable to pay tax at the highest rate. So then we
Okay.
have to see where it is preferably sitting. See, when there is ambiguity, it's better to disclose it, pay tax, because at the end of the day, tax is something which is going to our government, which is going to be used for our benefit as well. So,
Absolutely.
and for our benefit only, basically, it's that way. So why not disclose it and pay tax at the highest rate?
And very important, why not disclose it? Why not pay taxes at the highest rate? And why not have a sound sleep? That is that. Because that hanging sword will be like, oh my god, I have disclosed it at the lowest rate. What will happen? Will I get an income tax notice? That is bad. So better pay off the taxes, pay off at the highest rate wherever there is an ambiguity. Acha, if the government gives more and more clarity on this, and if you get to know afterwards that Arey, I paid extra tax, then Saudamini, as an assessee, as a taxpayer, can I ask for refund at a later stage if government clarifies बाद में कि अरे नहीं, this will be taxed at lower rate only? Then is there any provision
अब
for that?
गवर्नमेंट क्लैरिफाई करके देखे कि हम क्या कर सकते हैं.
Saudamini is playing safe, but that is what it should be, right?
How
I
it is.
mean, yeah, until and unless we don't have 100% clarity, commenting on that makes no sense. But yeah, true. So I hope everyone has understood about which head still there is an ambiguity in this financial year. In the coming financial year, as and how government comes up with more and more clarifications, so Damini, I think we should repeat this stream in the next year. What do you say?
We
When
should.
we'll have more.
Next year we'll have a better. I mean, we could talk more about the next financial year.
Absolutely. तब तक I think more and more clarifications आ भी गए होंगे, and we'll have much more crisper and clearer answers, right? Cool. Chalo, one basic point which I had in my mind, I recently read something about TDS, and brokers are mandated to deduct tax while transferring back the amounts to the client. So, is this about this year or is this about next year? I'm not sure. So, if you can just talk about that as well.
I would just say that it is not, when we are talking about financial year 21-22, it doesn't make relevance of talking about it right now. Probably
Okay.
once we get more clarity for the next year, we could talk about that then.
Sure. Perfect. Chalo. Or a question which was asked on Twitter is that many people these days talk about crypto staking, uh, and it's as good as earning interest on FDs. So if I'm earning interest, or I mean, yeah, if I'm earning interest, there are on different tokens. I guess there are different rates, right? Some exchanges will give you what 10%, some will give you like 8%, and of course the token wise interest is different. In that case, will this income on FDs, the crypto FDs, will that be also taxable, or that's exempt, or how is the scenario for that?
There is nothing exempt. So, as I told you earlier, that you're earning income, please disclose it. And
Mhm.
when you're using the word interest, the word itself is taxable. Okay, so
True.
it's always it is advisable to disclose it and pay tax on it.
Perfect. So that many I remember when I was studying CA. At that time, our sir had told us the definition of income. And again, for the benefit of our viewers, there are two types of definitions, right? One is an inclusive definition, and one is an exclusive definition. See, if I say exclusive definition, and if government says one, two, three, four, these are incomes. So it means that ये चार ही income है. Only these four categories are incomes. That's an exclusive definition. But the moment government says it's an inclusive definition, and government says income includes one, two, three, and four, it means that fifth, that can also be income. Sixth, that can also be income. Government is very smart. They don't want to lose on the opportunity of getting income tax from the citizens, right? So they have very section 2 subsection 24, was that so? Is what I can just recall. Talk maybe yes. People, till then everyone has Google. Do this as an assignment and let me know in the comment section whether अभी अचानक से जो मुझे याद आया, मेरे सीए के दिन याद आ गए, whether it is correct or not. Section 2 subsection 24, everyone has the guru of Google, and you can just Google it out and let me know whether I can, my memory is still strong or not. Okay. Right. Chalo. So moving on to the next question, Saudamini. I think there is one big craze which is coming up these days, and that is the craze of NFTs. I mean, for the very first time, when I heard about this NFTs, the Board Yacht Club and whatnot, Board Apes Yacht Club, something, and I was just searching over the internet. These are like monkey faces, and different monkey faces. People are ready to pay millions of dollars for that. मैंने कहा मुझे दे दो, no worries. I'll take it,
अब
but
आप मैं शो का NFT कर लो.
मैं खुद का एनएफटी करूँ? आप लोगे? Right. Acha, Ravi ji in the meanwhile is saying strong. So maybe it is section 2 subsection 24 only because he is referring to strong, but I'm not sure strong क्या मतलब memory strong ही बोल रहा है ना. Just clarify Ravi ji. Okay. So coming back to the discussion, by the way, Saudamini, I did launch an NFT of my own, and
Okay.
at 0.025 ETH if I'm not mistaken, and
Okay.
so approximately 50,000, and I had kept it as an auction. So
Oh, oh,
yeah, and the base price, whatever I had kept, I guess it was coming to 45,000, whatever, and finally got sold off at 50,000. And
really?
the person who bid for that was an Instagrammer, and I had promised that the person who becomes the ultimate owner of this NFTs will get a shout out through my Instagram handle, and that person will have an opportunity to collaborate with me on Instagram. Okay, so I
Okay.
think I had attached some value to it as well. So I say, free में पैसा नहीं कमाया. I gave good opportunity to advertise that person, right? But then the question that I earned 50,000 from that NFT transaction, will I have to pay tax on that?
Yes.
Okay, पूरा कुछ exemption कुछ तो थोड़ा.
So now again, it depends on where you want to classify it. How are you going to
Okay.
classify? So if you're classifying it as a capital asset, again, I'm talking for this financial year, which is ending on
Acha,
31st March
Saudamini,
2022.
just I'm sorry again to bother you. I think viewers, everyone, please understand whatever discussion we are doing. This is only for this financial year. Okay, don't get confused. We are not referring to the upcoming financial year because there's a lot of ambiguity, lot of things wherein clarification is not yet done. So हम सिर्फ इस financial year की बात कर रहे हैं, which is about to end in another 6 days. Okay. Yes, Saudam.
Yes. So it depends where you want to classify it. So if you're
Mhm.
classifying it as a capital asset, so then it goes under capital gains. There probably you would take your sale proceeds minus cost of acquisition, and then come on your gains. Or if
Mhm.
you're offering the full thing for revenue, which is something, as I've always said, that please offer all your income when there is ambiguity at the highest rate of tax. So then
True.
probably you can offer the entire 50,000 under income from other sources.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a call which you have to take. I mean, being a CA yourself, probably you might have your advisors. Please do consult your advisors, and they would be able to tell you properly, taking your situation in hand, because
True.
everyone's situation is different.
So true. Cool. But in that case, Saudamini, again a follow-up question is that for that also, do I have to pay an advance tax or कैसा होता है?
See, it's whether it is crypto income or any other income. What does the advanced tax rules say? If you're
Mm.
earning taxable income, which is more than the figure 10,000, then you're
Okay.
supposed to pay advance tax.
Okay. So it's all whatever income you have earned, all that put together, उसके ऊपर का tax. If that is
हाँ,
crossing
तो अगर
10,000,
टैक्स 10,000 से ज्यादा है टोटल टैक्स पेबल, यू हैव टू
yeah.
पे एडवांस टैक्स. सो इट इज नॉट वेदर इट इज ओनली क्रिप्टो इनकम और एनी अदर. अगर है तो है.
Okay. So advance tax I will have to pay if it is going above 10,000. But then I'll have to pay surcharge, education, fees, everything.
That is based on your income slabs and how much is your total income. So
True
if
that
you're
is.
considering these things under the normal heads of income, तो जो
हाँ.
दूसरी चीजें उस हेड ऑफ इनकम में आ रही है, वो
Hmm.
कैसे ट्रीट करते हो, सेम वे आप ट्रीट करोगे. सो इट
Got
इज
it.
नॉट
Got it.
बिकॉज आप क्रिप्टो के ऊपर एक्स्ट्रा सरचार्ज पे कर रहे हो, आपके इनकम
True.
के
True.
ऊपर पे कर रहे हो.
Correct. So, like Saudamini is mentioning, two important points again, just to wrap up the discussion. Uh, whether it is crypto income or whether it is any other income, if you have earned it, and if your total tax liability goes above 10,000, you have to pay advance tax. Okay, that is mandatory. Number two, she rightly mentioned that whether any surcharge will be applicable, whether any education says, secondary higher education says, that has to be paid or not. For that, the basic question is, how is your other income taxed? if if on your other income, let us say your business income, your income from other sources, assume that you are falling into the 10% surcharge, तो इसके ऊपर भी आपको 10% surcharge ही pay करना है. So that you are not paying anything extra. So it's not like for other incomes it's like 10% surcharge, and for crypto it is 20% surcharge, not like that. Correct na Swadamini? same
अभी के
same
लिए
thing we
that
have
is
to
the
do.
situation because it is
Current situation of course we are doing.
self declaration basis पे कर रहे हैं हम. We are doing it as
Exactly.
honest citizens.
Exactly. Got it. Perfect. Um, so again, like, everyone wants to pay tax, agreed, but if there is a way to reduce taxes, very important, capital letters, legally, if I'm able to legally reduce my tax, can I do that for crypto income as well? So just as an example, we have chapter 6 deductions, right? Wherein we have ATC, ATD, ATCCD, la 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 la, many 80 section 80 ke bahut deductions hai, right? So how about that? I mean, can I get these ATC wala deductions for crypto gains as well?
See, basically now if you're disclosing your income under the heads of income, okay,
Mm-hmm.
we don't have a separate place to say that hey, you're disclosing crypto income and जो बाद में deductions के लिए applicable नहीं होगा. अभी के लिए
Okay.
you're adding it up to your total other incomes, right? Maybe it's business income, income from other sources, or capital gains. Whatever is the treatment for that head of income, it's applicable for this income as well. So if you're getting the basic exemption or you're getting the chapter 6A for that head of income, you will obviously get it for this income as well, crypto income as well.
So let can we go one by one, Saudamini, so that there's not a lot of confusion. So if I treat crypto income as income from other sources, okay, and so income from other sources, assume I didn't have any crypto income, and let's say my income from other sources is 8 lakh rupees. I wish, but yes, if it is income from other sources is 8 lakh rupees, then if I invest something in ATC, do I get a deduction of
Yes.
ATC? Yes, right? So if I were to add crypto income in income from other sources, against that I will get an ATC deduction. Correct?
For now. Yes, for now.
Correct. Yeah, of course, this financial year only we are talking about. Correct. Second question is, if I have a capital gain, for capital gain, do I get ATC deduction? So I guess no, right? Answer is no.
I think
For
this is
if
the
I'm talking
homework
about
you can
stock,
give to audience.
what was that?
This is the homework you can give to our listeners. Well,
I have
capital gains.
I've
Uh,
recently done a video on taxation, Saudamini. So
okay.
those viewers who are sincere and serious, they should know the answer. And we have very clearly mentioned in that video that if you are earning income and it's taxed under the head capital gains, then can you get an ATC deduction? And those who are not telling me the answer, you're not watching the videos. If you want, I can quickly pin the link after the stream. I'll do that. Uh, आजकल के बच्चे ऐसे ही है सोदामिनी. They will not I mean, they'll not YouTube on their own. We'll have to do the, as creators, it's our responsibility. We have to share the link. We have to give the pinned comment. फिर वो जाके click करेंगे. Right. So we leave capital gains as a homework for them so that they watch my video also. What about the last head, PGPP, profits and gains from business profession? Do I get ATC against that? Yes, right?
Depends. Yes.
Majority of the cases will get it. So same logic. So I think what we are saying, Saudamini, is that there are no, I mean, as of now for this financial year at least, I can use the logic that if I'm using this, if I'm treating this as income from other sources, then I should get an ATC deduction ideally, because I'm getting ATC deduction for any other income from other sources as well. So ideally for crypto also I should be getting that, right?
Yes.
Correct,
It's
correct.
how you treat the other income which is generally added to it.
Exactly. Perfect. All right. So I think whatever questions I had in my mind about cryptos, I know this is a space which is just growing day by day, and a lot of clarifications are coming on it day by day. I think something today also has come up in the news, right? Something are coming up, right? आज कुछ
We're
हुआ है?
looking forward to more clarity. So
Yeah, but yeah, even because even I didn't find time to go through it, but कुछ तो आया है, right? आज something they have made as
we are
discussion at
seeing the buzz
least.
around.
Yeah, buzz तो बहुत हो रहा है इस फील्ड में. So I think that is the responsibility. Uh, being a chartered accountant plus being so if I'm talking about Saudamini being a chartered accountant, me also being a chartered accountant, plus being a social media influencer, I think it's a responsibility that we don't pass any loose comments. We don't comment on anything on which there is no 100% clarity.
And
So if
we are
there is
not
no
sure.
clarity, exactly, if you are not sure, we should not be commenting on that. Is what we are on the same page. So I think that's a very good practice, that unless and until there is clarity, because Saudamini, there are so many people who watch these streams, and it should not happen that based on our discussion people should interpret it in some different way, and then बाद में बोलेंगे हाँ इनके discussion की वजह से मैंने कुछ गलत कर दिया. Right.
Yeah, this is
So
the reason I think we both keep telling it very frequently. This is our personal opinion.
Correct.
Please consult your advisors or consultants or chartered accountants before you take a decision, because how your income is placed will be different from how someone else's is.
Absolutely. So it's like one size doesn't fit all. Something like that, right
Exactly.
now.
Exactly.
True, true, true. Kya baat hai. I think this was an, oh my God, it's still we started at 9:15 and it's 9:45 almost. आधा
Yeah.
घंटा बात किया हमने सौदामिनी. My God, time just flew by, no?
Yeah, just yeah.
Any
We
any
didn't
closing?
realize.
Yeah. Any closing thoughts, Sodamini?
Nothing. We just look forward to more clarity. Once more clarity, probably we can have another session to help your listeners.
And what is about that RJ thing you didn't clarify?
It was was. It was.
It was. Why did you leave RJing?
Probably because I got into more of content writing.
Ah, but you should take out time for your RJ thing. No, I
That's why I'm
think.
with you today. I mean, I
Ah,
thought, okay, let me revive the old memories and have something which is an audio visual today.
so how did you how you used to start your shows? ऐसे कुछ any sign line? I have a sign line of hey folks, CA Rachana Ranade here. So any sign line you had?
So I used to copy Vidya Balan when in from Lage Raho Munna Bhai.
Okay, okay. Good morning. Yeah, you can say that. You can say that. Nah.
No, no, that's okay.
अरे बोलो 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 बोलो. चलता चलता.
Good morning, Bengaluru.
Oh, and in the local language or in English, Hindi? What?
In English or Hindi? Good. It's
In English.
usually in English.
Got it. Got it. Got it. क्या बात है. Wow, it was a fun session, Sodamini, and looking forward to many more sessions in the future when we get more and more clarity. We will talk about this. We did get a lot of questions, and we have tried to cover a lot during this session. But Sodamini, I've got one more question,
Hmm.
which has been asked right now, and you have to answer this.
Hmm.
What's the requirement needed for RJ?
Just be yourself. Just be yourself and start auditioning. If you have the
Absolutely.
if वो क्या अगर किसी चीज को शिद्दत से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात लग जाती है आपको उसे मिलवाने के लिए.
Perfect, perfect. Kya baat hai. And as always, we have Hemant Shah ji also, who always sends a super chat saying Namaste Rachna ji, Namaste Hemant ji, and thank you for always supporting the channel. Thanks a lot, Sodamini, for joining in, and hope you have a great year ahead. So thanks a lot for joining in once again. See you. Bye bye.
Thank you, everyone. Wishing you all a great financial year ahead.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, everyone. I'll see you on the next Thursday. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye bye.